Today, the 9th of October, 2021, is the 59th Independence Day anniversary of Uganda. In these past 2 years, 2020 and 2021, the new Uganda, the Uganda that rose after so many problems, has shown that it can stand on its feet and defeat any challenge. In these 2 years, as many of you know, we dealt successfully with the problems of locusts invasion. Do you remember that? People were saying that enzige zigenda kumalawo emmere. Wapi? Enzige twazimalawo zonna. Sirowooza nti enzige ezaalyako wadde muwogo. Era mpulira nti n'abazzukulu be basinga okuzirya. Bwe mpulira bwe ntyo. The rising levels of the waters of the lakes and the floods they caused, the landslides, and the corona pandemic, where we minimized the death, recording a total of 3,150 deaths as of 5th October 2021, in spite of the onslaught of the terrible disease for now 1 year and 7 months. Abantu baffe twabataasa okufa ekiyitiridde nga wekyali omunsi endala. But I would like to warn you, stop running around and stop traveling outside. Recently, I was persuaded to go to Dubai. I was a bit reluctant, but I was persuaded, and then I had to pass through Ethiopia to attend the inauguration of the Prime Minister. And although especially the Dubai people are very strict, and of course we had checked here, everybody had been immunized. In my team, the president's team, we came back with 3 corona infections. 2 from Dubai and 1 from Ethiopia. I don't know, this does not include those ministers who went. Be careful about those ministers. These were just my group. And one of them was the mechanic of my aircraft who was sitting with us in the aircraft. So when we came back, they had to check us again. We are still all right. But we shall have to check again after a few days. And you can imagine, especially Dubai, they are very, very strict. They are not like other places. But still, these people picked up those cases there. So, please, avoid all these unnecessary troubles. Simanyi kyemunoonya eyo Abannayuganda gye bateera okwenjeera. Minimize those travels. You don't have to travel. All those challenges notwithstanding, and in spite of the indiscipline of some actors, we successfully held the 2021 general elections for President, Parliament, and local governments on time. Additionally, even our economy managed some growth in both the financial years 2020 to 2021 and this one, 2021-2022. In the former, we managed a growth rate of 3.4%, and in the current one, it is estimated that we shall achieve a rate of growth of 3.8%, the COVID-19 related shutdowns notwithstanding. Because you remember, some sections of the economy are totally shut down. The hospitality industry, our drunkards in the bars, all those have been shut for a long time. But still, the economy did not register minus. It was able to achieve a modest rate of growth. By end of June 2022, our GDP will be standing at US dollars about 41 billion by foreign exchange method, and at US dollars 117 billion by the PPP method, purchasing power parity method. All this without including the contributions of the first oil to be pumped out of the ground. First oil to be pumped out of the ground will be achieved by 2025 because all the agreements have been signed. All these achievements are in spite of the corruption of some public officials, including some political actors. I congratulate the whistleblowers who patriotically expose these criminals, parasites, and traitors to their own people. I therefore congratulate the people of Uganda, the people of Africa, our brothers and sisters, and our partners in the world, because these achievements are not by our efforts alone. Our African brothers and sisters and our partners in the world who buy our products, goods and services, contribute to this success. However, we could have achieved more if it was not for the parasites that want to harvest where they have not sown. Bamulya, Biengede, when you reflect deeply on the history of this part of the world, you will notice the phenomenon of the two actors. The producers of wealth, those who produce goods and services, and the parasites, those who want to eat and even prosper without working. Between 800 AD and 1400 AD, what is now Uganda and the surrounding areas of Africa experienced stability and progress under the dynasty of the Bachwezi. There was a dynasty which controlled this area during those almost 500 years. That is why the Wananchi transformed the known Bachwezi into Ulubares, small gods. These are Mukasa, called Mugasha by the Banyankore, Wamala, Mujenyi, Ndahora, Kagoro, Isimbwa, Chomya, etc. The area was united politically. Buganda, Bunyoro, Ankore, Toro, Buchiri. Buchiri, that's what we call Lango. Lango is called Buchiri. Busoga, as well as the surrounding areas that were put in the other sister African states by the colonial borders. During this time, the wealth creators, and I would like to enumerate them. Who is the creator of wealth? These were cattle keepers, known as Awarisa in one of the dialects, crop farmers, Abahingi, blacksmith, Abahesi, back cloth makers, Abakomaji, carpenters, Ababayizi, clay workers, Abanogozi, bow and arrow makers, Abatanaji, lake and water specialists, Abadimbi, healers, Abafumu, surgeons, Abajenji, foretellers or prophets, Abaraguzi. We even had funeral service providers called Abahisi, fishermen, Abajubi, etc. could operate peacefully during that time, it seems. On account of some unclear reasons, this empire collapsed around 1400 AD. And the smaller kingdoms that we know succeeded this united political unit and came with the endless wars, Entaro, raids for cattle, Kunyaga, fomented by these small kingdoms and their myopic managers. The wealth creators were disturbed by these activities. God always mercifully helps Africa. Having lost the hieroglyphic writing of ancient Egypt, our ancestors in the Great Lakes depended on oral history. However, some natural phenomena help us to date events that would otherwise have been difficult to determine.